And again, Bluenoses, just when you think it couldn't get any better than it already is now, again, with Tom Wagner delivering even more stuff on the Blues Facebook and social media posts as well, how much he wants the new upcoming stadium to be as authentic and have that historic Birmingham feel to it.
I was talking with one of our consultants this week who represent us in our project, you know, the one that will never get built.
Yes, I love it.
I asked him for some advice, and he said, well, I think you need to tone it down a little bit. He's like, you know, some of what you do isn't really in line with traditions in England. And I said, well, why do you say that? Because I don't really fucking care. And he said, because you're going to start drawing the ire of the biggest clubs in England. And I said, why would I draw their ire? We just come out of League One. You know what he said? He said, it's because they know you're coming.
They don't really add much to the city, though. So this question's been asked a number of times. I don't know what we can say beyond we're going to spend $2 to $3 billion on a new stadium, but we're not going anywhere, okay? We're not leaving. And stick to our motto, FEA.
What a bloke. Blues legend.
You're right, mate.
One message to the Bluenoses for me.
Keep right on.
The Blues. Come on.
Keep right on.
Keep right on. Hey, Ian. Keep right on, baby.
Fucking Blues.
Keep right on.
Come on, you Blue boys.
Keep right on. Keep right on.
What's going on, Bluenoses? It's me again, the boy in blue, back with another video. I hope that you guys are all okay and doing okay. So in this video, Tom Wagner has been saying more on the stadium, and I'm just going to share this screen with you now, guys. But before we get into it, if you could hit the subscribe button and show some support for a fellow Bluenose, it is completely free, and it'll notify you when I do some more videos. I do this as a hobby. You know, I love the Blues, and me going down the Blues with a packed out St Andrews, that's my Blues for me. It's always you Bluenoses, so please hit the subscribe button, and yeah, it'll notify you when I do some more videos. So yeah, Tom Wagner has come out with another brilliant quote again, as always. We all know what he's like. He's a man of his word. Everything he says he delivers, and even more. So the quote, just in case you haven't saw it, I'll share it on the screen now. So he came out and said, one thing I am very clear about, we want to see the stadium designs that are uplifting and visionary, but that at the same time feel authentic, rooted in the industrial heritage of our immediate site and the city of Birmingham. That's really important because the sports quarter needs to feel like the city of Birmingham. And like, to me, that is a massive statement because, you know, it's like, you know, with Tom Wagner coming in, we've got a lot of people looking in on Blues now, like from the outside. You know, we're getting slated left, right and centre. By the way, I love it. Because what these people don't realise is Tom Wagner is the kind of person that likes proving people wrong. He thrives off negativity, and the more and more he gets slated, one, he doesn't care. He's just going to keep pursuing it. So it's irrelevant anyway. And these are the kind of people that you want running a football club. What I also like about him as well, and this is a question for you guys that I'd love for you to answer. Now, we all know, like, because he's took over Blues, you know, he's got like a lot of money. He's a very successful man as well. Now, if you was in that position, realistically, like if your life changed and you came into a lump sum of money, like for example, like you won the lottery and you could like pretty much do anything and go anywhere you wanted to, you know, and I'm using this as an example to show you why I love Tom Wagner so much as well. And I've mentioned this on a few videos as well. So if you came into a lump sum of money and you went down the Blues, you could sit wherever you wanted to on the, you know, on the nice seats. He would rather sit amongst the fans, and like we saw that like a lot of away games, even pre-season games. You saw him down Shrewsbury. He was muddled in with us as well, so he would rather sit amongst the fans. He's all geared up on all his Blue stuff. I really feel now that like he's got the bug for it. He just loves it. he gets it, and most importantly, he hates Aston Villa as well. So that does it for me. But yeah, like, because he's a businessman, and another thing that I really like as well about the whole stadium thing as well is like the whole likes of, you know, Tom Wagner's a businessman, doesn't know much about football. Well, if you're in that position, everything is in roles. So unfortunately, shit rolls downhill. So he doesn't need to know much about football, because there's people that are employed in different stages, different sections, that take on all these roles to make a successful business run. And, you know, when he was saying about it being authentic, that is massive, because if he was just a businessman that a lot of people and critics make out, you know, he wouldn't really care what the design of the stadium looks like. He wants it to, you know, the roots of Birmingham, he wants it to mean something. He doesn't want it just to be, you know, a normal state-of-the-art stadium. He wants that heritage of what makes Birmingham a great city incorporated into this stadium. And not only that as well, we're the bearer of the second city. We hold the second city name. It's going to be incorporated into the stadium. So, I mean, that's just, I mean, what a bloke. I mean, like, as the days go on, like, you just can't wait to see what he's going to come out with next. That's the stage that I'm at. And, like, you know, the people that have been following me loads, when I'm talking to my dad and stuff, I found him on a daily basis. You know, if it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't be a Blue Nose. You know, we're always back and forth talking about blues and stuff. And that's another reason why I do this, you know, just to make memories of my dad. And, you know, just seeing, like, all the joys and sorrows that he went through, you know, the older generation of Blue Noses, like, this is truly something special and big, and like all those joys and sorrows that you've had, and that's why it means a lot to me. You know, when I go to the Blues and you talk to the older generation of Blues fans, the ones who've been there before me, you know, you've had a lot of sorrows over the years and that, but you still kept going. And I always say, you know, it's you Blue Noses that make Blues for me, you know. And like me going to the Blues, you know, there's nothing worse than seeing divide, like with managers we've had in the past, you know, certain players we've signed, and like now I think this is the best place that Blues has been, like, ever. Like, the unity around like, all the Blues fans is just amazing, and that's what makes Blues for me. You know, like, I watch a lot of videos of like the Darren Carter one, for example, when we got the Carling Cup as well, like, and you're all cheering together, and you know, that's Blues. That's what makes Blues for me. And like the unity at the minute, it's just, for me to see it with my own eyes, and I'm going to the games that I did last season, it just takes my breath away every time. So Blue Noses, you make Blues for me, up the fucking Blues. So yeah, I asked AI anyway. So this is another thing I wanted to talk about, because AI is quite good, but I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts and your opinions. And it's just a bit of fun. So because he wants to make it like an authentic stadium and have that like Birmingham heritage, I asked AI to make and design some stadiums. So I'm going to get them on screen now and see what you guys think, and you can choose what sort of style that you like. So I will go on here now. Right, so this is the first one. So that's the first one that AI had designed. It's got that industrial look, kind of heritage look, Peaky Blinders style. Then I asked AI to do some more. So that was another one, like a heritage kind of looking stadium. I mean, some of these are crazy, but I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts, get your opinions in. That one ain't too bad. It's kind of got that like industrial heritage bowl kind of look. Not very keen on that one, to be honest. That's kind of like the modernist style, and the way it's going with the amount of revenue that we created. You wouldn't be surprised that we got a moat going around it as well. You know, we're getting there by boat, private jets, all the Bluenoses getting there because Tom Wagner's making Blues better. So yeah, that was a more modern look. And yeah, so exciting times, Bluenoses. So get your thoughts, get your opinions in, and please hit the subscribe button and show some support for a fellow Bluenose. It was just a little catch up, just to talk more on Tom Wagner quickly before I go to work and that anyway. So yeah, please hit the subscribe button. It's free. Keep right on. Up the Wagner, up the project. Come on, you Blue boys, and shit on the Villa.
Who's that? Me? Oh, no, you. Sorry.
Hello,
Wherever we go, we go.
Tony and Dad.
7-0 now, I'm here. Let's fucking have it.